Second question. Did you get the ring out of the Brack, Dolores Brady?
Thank you for the topics. No, I didn't get the ring out of the Brack, but I remember as a child we had much more exciting things in the Brack than just a ring. My mother would make an apple tart, and she would put a variety of symbols in it. There was some money, and a stick, and a rag. And the stick was a matchstick. And if you got the stick, the idea was you would marry a man who would beat you. Now, I cannot imagine anybody raising their voice to my mother, so why she was proposing that her offspring would be beaten is an astonishing thought. But Halloween back then was a very different concept. It wasn't about trick-or-treating. It was about facing death. And I can remember being absolutely terrified up around Carabon, near where the workhouse was, because we were waiting to hear the banshee, and we're absolutely convinced that the spirit world would be awake, and that the thin veil between this world and the other was memorably transparent at that time, and frighteningly so. And I can remember being really frightened by some of the games we played. Another one was where you would be blindfolded and 3 saucers put in front of you. One with water, and one with earth, and one with flour. I don't know what the point of the one with flour was, but I remember the one with earth was that you would be dead before the year was out. So I think if Childline were available then, we could have reported my parents for abuse, because there was a constant reiteration of the fact that dust thou art, and unto dust thou shalt return. So no, this year I did not get the ring in the Brack, but I think I'm doing okay in terms of rings.
Lovely.
There are some great rings in the room.
Just being reminded of death and turning into dust reminds me of my boarding school, where every night before we got into bed, one of the last things we did was we were standing saying prayers outside our cubicles, and the nun used to say, "Remember, man, thou art but dust." We used to kneel down, kiss the ground, and coming back up we'd say, "And into dust thou shalt return." And somebody said to me, "That not give you nightmares?" I said, "Oh no, we'd no problem with it at all. We knew exactly what was going to happen."